The amount of craziness is unbelievable. I went into some instances wearing this shirt. This is a shirt that I wore. I got it basically like from Sweden. I have taken a look at everything. I know quite exactly how my life was in September 2017 or during the year 2017. To say to people, it's easy for me to contact the British government and a lot of other things. And there's like a start of some sort of displeasure that's being basically showcased. It's like I said it in the past, people are ready to believe the lie that meets their expectations. I've been busy my entire life, and so far, when I tried basically like to take some sort of rest due to electronic jamming and other problematics, there has been like some sort of highlight of attacks basically. I showcased this and I showcased basically everything. It's individuals who are involved in a type of forgery that allow people without clearance, without security clearance, to travel to the Western world and get into or inside political and economical institutions of either the European Union, Canada, or the United States. I didn't set a trap for anyone, as well as a lot more. I'm basically like taking clips from videos. Thankfully, I took a time to write to the right person during a certain period of time. There is basically like an issue with like the type of me acquiring this, and I met with individuals who are basically like who are mentally ill or crazy. If they are Nazis, that's a clear response. They are. I have this cup. I acquired like a lot of things, and I'm dealing with individuals who are involved in some type of competition in order to get married or to do other things through theft, forgery, false statements, rape, as well as a lot more. And I'm also faced with some type of stalking that I don't like. I'm reporting. Yes, this is basically the situation. It's like people need to not showcase, but to highlight their sectarian belief. They don't see that they don't see the wrongdoings that they are doing, basically. They don't see that. I work to, they think that they are doing some sort of a favor to the community. They don't look at themselves at the mirror and they can't see the shit coming out of their heads, basically. They don't see that. I do whatever I want. Basically, I have an illegal seizure of documents, and it comes from a certain individual. I try to look to the camera so that I talk space. I clearly think that it's not Jon Stewart. It's the other guy who replaced him, who is doing this type of things, or they are aware of that. They are not reprehended by the authorities over there for some sort of reason. So it's astonishing the type of not the low curve, but the type of silence that there is about this entire situation, as if individuals know things about me, as if they think that they know things about me. My life has been clear. I go in here. There is someone who contradict the army, not the head of the army, but the army as a building, as an institution, the army. The presidency as an institution, not the president, but the presidency as an institution. And then they later go with knowing no facts. Then they go and they how to say this? They somehow think that they are right about everything. It's basically havoc. And if they were like in some sort of military institution or like military stuff, it's called disorderly conduct. Disorderly conduct. That's what is being. This is what's happening. Something bad have happened and it came like, and it was like a never-ending situation. I clearly know who are basically doing all of those stuff. In a certain way, I know who are doing all of those stuff. It's not like I keep on repeating myself, or that no one is getting my email, or that it is enclosed in the network. This is not the situation.
Good evening. Buckingham
I'm
Palace
dealing
has
with these
expressed
people in
displeasure
here
after
who,
the former Prime
according
Minister
to their
David Cameron
behavior,
revealed that he sought the
they are
Queen's
like
help
doing
during
some
the
sort
Scottish
of
independence
a favor, or they are some type of like of concerned citizens who know everything about me, and then who like try to yes, it's like a person who assault the Swiss Chancellery. Those people exist. It's not only the Swiss Chancellery, then the Austrian authorities as well. It's like, or the Austrian armed forces or something like that. These people exist, like, they do both. Not one against the other, they do both. It's like an infinity situation. It's like, they do both. And yeah, it's like you're talking too much, or this, or this, or this, or that. No, all of this is somehow unrealistic. For anyone who had like some sort of plans, they have actually done their wrong thing since the start of 2017. And to me, it's like people who cannot handle a loss, or people who cannot handle that they were not elected in the highest office in the state. Basically, to me, having studied a lot of things, and I lost a lot of time in books, it's individual who steal other people money, claiming that they do some sort of socio-political analysis while they are thieves. And this is why it's like individuals should be like way into deep involved into resolving such matters. I go and I think that few people believe within themselves that they are doing some type of work, or they have received like some sort of report about me, and then they face me in the street and they tell me you need to, yes, don't be angry, or this or this or that. It's like, who the hell you think you are? That's my wording. But then I remained calm. I followed all the procedural steps. It's like, even like if I had like some sort of a supervisor, because I think that they are like some type of idiots who block other people and they force them to do some sort of snooping or other things in order like to block their payments, and there's no need for that basically. And I keep like basically on dealing with this type of individuals. It's like it's unreal. It's an unreal situation. Like I went legally. There's like some. This is what we try to achieve. There's like some sort of law articles and an understanding with a governmental body or an understanding with a group of individuals who are involved in that, doing things at the state level in order to enhance cooperation between countries. Then there are low-level individuals from the same country who destroy that link. And I said in the past, they are people involved in destroying the bilateral relationship between other countries. There are a lot of individuals in that, and they get paid with that money. And it's funny. It's like I go and I meet like someone important. Okay, can you give me my property? What he does? Ha ha ha. He gave like this sort of laugh, this type of laugh, and then he said, "No, we have nothing. Have you been like working in Israel?" And he started like to create a lot of shitty things. Why does he do that? In order to force rape, coerce, or other thing, force marriage, coerce, or do other things with another individual. It's like they need to attack my bank account, my CV, my career, and give it out to someone who is unfit for that, so that there's like some sort of a gloomy eye. There's like some sort to give them like some sort of a gloomy eye in someone who are basically trying to date. I know those people since a long period of time. It's not like it's not like tactics coming from Spain. It's like Spanish. I think from what I learned, it's like a Spanish disorderly conduct. Yeah, it's like a Spanish disorderly conduct, which is way worse. I was making like a lot of videos and other things, but then there are like these individuals who try or who claim to still prove that they are correct in their statement. Therefore, they do like some sort of temperance with evidence. It's unbelievable. The police or people who are inside police station withhold my graduation diploma and withhold the resident permit from Austria. And it's not like it's not like just like that. After there was like an intervention from legal bodies in the European Union, the International Criminal Court, the Swedish Justice Ministry. And then when I call them in the phone in order to resolve this matter, I get like an individual who behave like a child. No, we know nothing about this, and don't do this, and don't do that. And these people, like the man downstairs like this, on the 10th of September or on the 12th of September 2017, who told me like, you are in the blacklist or this of that. In 2017 alone, I got 13 or 12 decorations. In 2017 alone, I got 13 decorations. Unfortunately, because of jealousy, because of a lot of other things, and because of individuals who are having a bet, they do like a bet situation, in order to see for how long I should remain in this situation. They don't see the dangerous situation that they are putting themselves and their surroundings in. Pour les Algériens, j'essaie de, comment dire ça, j'essaie de serrer le couvercle pour dire que c'est, voilà, c'est seulement des gens de la capitale et de la Wilaya 35. Peut-être les joueurs de football ou leurs supporters qui se sont inclus dans un acte de guerre contre l'Union européenne. C'est des Algériens, c'est des figures publiques algériens et c'est des gens qui sont liés très étroitement à la, non à la direction générale algérienne, mais aux gens travaillant ou qui sont proches des institutions vitales dans le pays. I'm not like an outsider. I've seen people, it's like, look, money, let's steal it. And it's like individuals because there are some sort, they grew up in a certain situation. Basically, like if a blonde from the Nordic countries or from Scandinavia travel, they behave toward her like a porn star. They treat her as such. I did write a lot on the reasons of why I should continue studying in Sweden and why a lot of people should quit their lies because they became true and apparent. Unfortunately, those who are running this, the people who run Africa, are still incapable of dealing with these people. Apparently, from what I could see, is that up until April 2019, they have exhausted all of their strategies, all of their tactics, and all of their tactics and all of their resources on me. Many people, it started like from me stating that the human rights case violation that I faced is abnormal. Then a week later, or one that has been achieved or completed, because some people in here work in, it's like it was against those people who work in torture centers, who claim to be like, it's like an equivalency to the CIA, MI6 or MI7. Those like intelligence agencies, it's like the DHS. The DHS is their boss. So I don't know if that, and those are like this type of individuals. I don't know, it's like when their behavior shifted, is it because of fear of prosecution? When I contacted or when it reached the hands of a British lawmaker or a British judge or a British prosecutor, or when it reached the hand of the Queen, was their behavior because they thought I was not able? Yes, because they thought I was not able because they thought I was not able to. It's like, when did their behavior change? Was it their belief? Was it their belief that Was it their belief that they should? Yes. was it their belief because an expert opinion that the behavior toward me was hostile, or did they know that I'm acquainted with the political class or the royal class in Britain? Or did they know that or not? Did their assessment included that or not? And what's the reason for the shift of their behavior? Is it because they acknowledged the mistake? That's first. Was it a fear of prosecution that they might have felt that they would be found guilty? Or three, because I directly wrote to the, to the British monarchy, and they had like a wedding during the year 2018 in May, and I wrote after that, and up until that period of time I was busy with the study in Sweden, and that country in Sweden is linked to military institutions in that country. Is it because of that they were so powerful that they exhausted all their energy until the wedding in May 2018 in the royal family in Buckingham Palace, that they reached the news and things changed after that? Was it a requirement to exhaust all the energy of those individuals simply to acknowledge the mistake against an individual with my resume, with my CV, with my literature review, and with a lot of things? Did it require all of that energy, all of that money, all of those resources exhausted? Is it a money laundering scheme? Is it a way to get salary? Is it a way to get bonuses? Is it theft? Are you really up, or are you really that strong to stand? It's like you feel that you are strong enough. Is like Mr. Olympus, strong enough that you stand up to the US Navy, to the US Army, to the British Navy, or to all the British institutions, to the French Army, to the Danish Bank, to the Austrian authorities, to the Swedish entities, while they were present in the United States, and as a whole to the United Nations Security Council. Are you like strong enough to commit such acts against these individuals? And it's like they think that me, speaking to a diplomat or a high-ranking diplomat, they view that as a crime. Even though I live 3,300 kilometers away, they view that as a crime. They view it as a problem. Those are, I will put like my touch on like Luxembourg, Belgium, parts of Belgium, and France, before seeking like maybe Spain and those countries. And I don't know why they behave in such manner.